Big Scuba crazy. And I seen this video. I mean, it's 4 months old. It's by my boy Cameron. I be watching him. I fuck with his videos. I ain't gonna lie. I seen him at DreamCon. He was going down the escalators. I was going up, or it might have been a reverse or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's bro or whatever. But it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But clip farming is like a big thing now, and that's kind of like what the thing to do. Like a lot of times, people don't really care about the whole 30-minute video. They just try to get a clip because shorts is what's running the world right now. I guess, excuse me, it's got something to do with people's attention span. And shorts is how you grow. My homie Darius grew off of shorts, 1 million off of shorts. You feel me? People be getting 5 million off of shorts. So I understand. TikTok and YouTube Shorts is the new wave. Instagram Reels and all that. So let's get into it.
Live streaming is in one of the best spots it's ever been in right now. From the A-list celebrities hopping on Kai Cenat's stream to the former president streaming with Aiden Ross, streaming is the biggest it's ever been. But at the same time, streaming is also in one of the worst spots it's ever been in, mainly because of this clip farming epidemic. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what clip farming is, it's basically the act of a streamer doing something on stream in order to get a viral clip on TikTok or Twitter, whether that's purposely messing up in a game, playing super hard into a joke, or reading a non-existent chat.
The hot drop down.
Bro coughed like an iPad kid. Alright.
Basically doing something on stream in the hopes of getting a viral clip. And while I do think there is a healthy
nobody say that.
Bro coughed like an iPad kid. Alright.
Basically doing something on stream in the hopes of getting a viral clip. And while I do think there is a healthy amount of clip farming you have to do in today's age of streaming to see success, some of these clip farmers are going way too far. And when I say way too far, I mean to the point where they're literally
Well, clip farming is cool. Well, I guess if you're forcing a clip, that's where the clip farming come in. But the way I think of clip farming is if you like go through your old vlogs and be like, oh, this could be a clip, this could be a clip. And just like how Opus clips, like if you throw your podcast in there, it'll make a bunch of clips for you. But I guess that's not even necessarily clip farming. I guess it's when you're trying to make it a clip. Like, oh, I'm finna do something dumb. Let me knock all this stuff down. Or let me bother these people. So
sexually harassing people in order to get a viral clip on Twitter. Like, it's getting insane. Now, some people think that clip farming is something new in streaming, when in reality, it's always been a thing. The only difference now is that the clip farming is more prevalent than it was before because of how many people stream and how popular streaming has become. But it's always been there. Back then, way before TikTok was even a thing, some streamers were farming clips to get on live stream fails, which is a subreddit that's dedicated to moments that happen on stream. Or even some streamers were trying to get into streamer rage compilations, so they would rage extra hard. Like, clip farming has always been a thing. It's just that it now has a name. And when it comes to clip farming, I feel like Twitch and Kick are partially to blame for this epidemic because there is no real way to grow on their platforms. So it kind of forces streamers to farm clips to post to TikTok and Twitter in order to get their name.
Bro. Like, at least on YouTube, if you upload every day for 45 days, especially like on a channel like mine, my reaction channel, I will see a difference. One of those videos are going to do something, you know, some of them may not. Like, if y'all go look at my views, y'all see my views don't really go past 10. But if I was to upload every day, like non-stop, all the time, 5 videos a day, 12 videos a day, you're going to see growth. I've streamed for 45 days straight, didn't get more than 5 viewers, 4 viewers. Like, it's no way for them to really promote you unless they throw you on the front page. But then again, you gotta be a certain type of person for them to throw you on the front page. I truly believe. But yeah, that's that.
Out there, and I feel like that's what's kind of sparking this weird wave of people doing these crazy things to go viral. But like I said, there is a healthy amount of clip farming that you have to do in order to grow. Like, for instance, Queso is one of those streamers that I believe has mastered the art of healthy clip farming. The way that he came up was from playing games. Something would happen in that game and he'd play hard into whatever was happening in that game to make it a funny viral clip.
No! No!
You'll have to do better than that. You'll have to do better than that.
I don't think
Say something else to me.
I don't think he's yelling because if he knows it's gonna go viral. I feel like he really feels like that. Like you can tell when somebody is yelling because they think yelling is funny. He's probably actually stressed out. If you get what I'm trying to say, like I feel
You
like
have to do better than that.
Bro, say something else to me.
About that.
Yo, say something else with an attitude. I promise you're gonna regret it.
Now, obviously, when you're playing a game by yourself, you don't get this loud when something goes wrong in that game. But for entertainment purposes, Queso took it.
who don't? You ain't Crash Bandicoot or something. You ever fell off a cliff? Fuck! Whatever. Like, damn. Like, that happens. Like, I don't know. That's just me personally. I ain't gonna say, oh, we all do it, but even on stream, you know, they're like, God, dang, like, damn, I really missed that jump. Come on, bro. Or playing football, like, you know, I don't know. Shit.
This loud when something goes wrong in that game. But for entertainment purposes, Queso took it up a notch to sell the clip and make it funnier than what it actually is. And this is something that a lot of streamers do in order to make the streams funny and also the clips.
That's what I'm talking about. When he was like, I'm gonna do this because I think it's funny. I really feel like Casey might have felt like that. Like, damn, man, come on, I was right there. Like, you know, I don't know.
Even funnier. And I think the beauty of clips like these are that you're killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Number 1, you're promoting the stream. Number 2, you're making people laugh. And number 3, you're making people laugh and it's not at the expense of other people, which I know is crazy coming from me, you know, I be cooking on children and stuff like that. But regardless, who/what are these streamers harming when they make a clip of themselves getting overly hyped when something happens in a game? Another streamer that I think is
Casey,
when they make a...
I think years ago he was the dude that was like, I'm gonna buy this VC. I only got 60. I only got $75 or something like that. It cost 60, so I'm gonna have 12 left for the whole week. Hey, bro, funny as
a clip of themselves getting overly hyped when something happens in a game. Another streamer that I think is pretty good at clip farming is Jinxie. Whether you hate him or love him, the way that he grew from his clips, he kind of did the same method that Speed did, where he would always do the craziest thing to get that viral clip. Now, I will say, Jinxie can be cringe with his clip farming sometimes, and he can overdo it.
I can't stand caps, bro. What do they do? That's what they do!
But it's not to the point where other people are being harmed, kind of like Queso's clips. It's more like, we know what you're doing. You're just trying to clip farm, and it can be cringy, but all you can do is really respect it, because it's like, he makes himself look stupid more than anyone else. He humiliates himself for the content, which I don't really think that's bad. And some other streamers that I think are healthy clip farmers are Stable Ronaldo and Lacey. They're like the Kobe and Shaq of clip farming. They're both great alone, but together, it's a whole different vibe. And the thing about them that makes them stand out compared to all these other clip farmers is that they do this awkward clip farming where it's not a bad awkward, but it's like an awkward where you can't help but just to laugh. Like, I'm pretty sure we all know about the somebody smells like shit meme.
Somebody smell like shit! Somebody smell like shit! Wait!
I don't know
Somebody smell like shit!
They just kind of took it over and they started doing it their own way. And every time they say it, it's so awkward, but that's what makes it funny and makes it a viral clip.
Y'all didn't even put y'all. Let me see. No, me and Connie are doing it.
Somebody smell like shit!
What do you want?
Now, one thing that they do is they do this clip farming in public as well. And when they do this clip farming in public, I feel like this is when the waters get a little murky, where it's like, I think it is funny, but at the same time, it can be obnoxious and it can be a disturbance to the peace.
Somebody smells like shit! Somebody smells like shit!
And it's like, at the end of the day, they are making themselves look like idiots, which that's what makes it funny, but it is being obnoxious in public, you know? But one thing that I do respect about these two is that they always make themselves the butt end of the joke, because when you try to make someone else the butt end of the joke, that's when some people start to feel a type of way and people start trying to fight you and stuff like that. And I feel like that's not really their goal. Their goal is just trying to make people laugh, which they do by embarrassing themselves, which I don't think there's really a problem there. Now, there are moments though where they do take this this clip farming in public too far, like the situation with Bradley Martin, where basically Lacey and Ronaldo were working out with Bradley Martin, and then during that workout, Stable Ronaldo stole Bradley Martin's hat, and Bradley Martin told him to give it back, and then Ron didn't end up giving it back, so Bradley Martin slapped him. And while I don't think Bradley Martin should have slapped the man, because I mean, just look at the size difference from Stable Ronaldo and Bradley Martin.
But then
Bradley
again, bro, you can't tell somebody how to react when they disrespect you, bro. I don't. Well, he picking up a motorcycle. Maybe he shouldn't have slapped this nigga, but you can't really tell somebody how to react when they get disrespected, bro. I don't know, like, cause I can only imagine what somebody like the people I grew up with would do if you take their hat off, like you snatch their hat off on some, I don't know.
Martin is a literal behemoth compared to him. Like, that is the mismatch of doom. But at the same time, I can't be mad because that's what you get for thinking everyone plays the same way that you do. But other than that, I think they're good at clip farming because there's only like certain points where they'll mess up and they'll go a little too far. But most of the time, they just try to embarrass themselves, and that's kind of what makes them funny. Now, those are some examples of good clip farmers. But then there's like this whole cesspool of streamers, and specifically IRL streamers, that they don't even try to put the jokes on themselves, or they don't even try to like make their streams funny. Their whole goal is to just harass other people to get a rise out of them, hoping that they get punched so that they can throw up that clip on Twitter and TikTok and it'll go viral. That's their main goal. Y'all remember how like a year ago prank YouTubers were popping like crazy, and there were those prank YouTubers that would actually go out and try to think of a well thought out prank and do it, and then there were others that would just go out there and harass random fast food employees. That's pretty much how it is with streaming right now. And a lot of these bad clip farmers happen to be Kick streamers, which is the saddest part, because I do think there are good streamers on Kick, but a vast majority of streamers on Kick are just bad. For example, TwitchCon happened like a few weeks ago, right? And there was this streamer named DBR666 who was an IRL streamer, and this man was on a TwitchCon terrorization run. Like, this man would just go up and kiss random streamers. There's this point where he kissed Fresh from the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Oh my God, Fresh! I watch your show all the time, Fresh. I'm okay, yeah, I'm okay. Oh my God. Fresh, I'm so Fresh, I love you, Fresh. Fresh, you're real.
That could go totally wrong. For one, that's sexual harassment. And it's like you trying to humiliate me. You know what I'm saying? And that's like
Superstar. Fresh. No, I'm a woman, Fresh. Fresh. Oh my God. Fresh, you're so hot in real life. You're so much more hot. Oh my God. Fresh, would you fuck me, Fresh? Come on, Fresh, please. Would you put me on the roster, Fresh?
what is that?
Fresh.
Is that?
Come on, Fresh, please put me on the roster.
And while I do think Fresh and Fit are cornballs, going up and kissing them is even more weirder than what they do. Like, there's some weirdos, but just going up and kissing them, bro, that's literally sexual harassment in 4K. You went up to this dude and put your lips on him, and he didn't even ask you to. You just did it just because you thought it would be funny. That is not good. This is not content. This is harassment. And there's this other point where he kissed this streamer, NMP, and what I will say is that with this, he asked NMP if he could kiss him, and NMP said yes, so he did kiss him. But then he started going overboard, where he just started like kissing him all over and trying to like suck on him and stuff. It was just completely weird.
Oh, Nick, I really like
Twitch, and was saying, oh, you got to pay your employees just to get a rise out of the CEO so that he can get a W clip to make it seem like, oh my gosh, Kick is on top.
Oh, sir. Hey, Dan Tracy, nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
I just want to talk to you about something if you have a minute.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these type of videos be hard for me to watch, so I'm gonna just skip. I don't even know what's fully going on, but it's like hard for me to watch that type of stuff. I don't know if it's like that for y'all, but a lot of pranks and stuff, I just can't watch. Especially like, I don't know.
This man is talking about Twitch streamers when he's saying employees, yet I'm pretty sure we all know that these Twitch streamers aren't working for free. There's numerous ways to get money on Twitch. There's even another point where he went up to the streamer XQC and he goes up to him and talks about how like, yo, he's gonna suck him off and stuff like that. And it's like, bruh.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe in his maybe.
Right? But I feel like there's a point
in my mouth, I'll get clout, please.
I feel like a lot of dudes tell a lot of gay jokes, right? But I feel like there's a point where like the gay jokes get too far. And like when you're saying like you're gonna get on your knees and you're gonna suck this man off and you're literally getting on your knees in the clip, that is way too much. There's this other clip I saw on Twitter where there were these two dudes going around the mall. They were IRL streaming and they'd go up to people and ask their most traumatic experiences. But when the person would tell them, they'd say womp womp and start clapping.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question for an interview? All right, right? Crystal,
What's the most traumatic event that you went through in your life?
That's a hard one. I've been through a lot. I would say probably when my mom threw a lot of around in the apartment and just broke a lot of stuff.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Yes. Another one?
You're lucky that this woman didn't pull out the blick on you. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like that's crazy. Going up to somebody being like, "Oh, what's your most traumatic experience?" They open up to you, and then you start clapping and saying "womp womp." That is not a good clip. And what's crazy is this girl's
that's what's fucked up
boyfriend
that I'm laughing about it, but it's like I don't know.
spun the block because he wasn't with her the first time, but he spun
more so
around,
laughing
right?
'cause
And
it's
they
like, bro,
asked
there's no
him
way
what
you
was
can
his
do
most traumatic experience, and this is how he responded.
Can I know like the most? Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Christopher.
I'm not shaking your hand. What's my most traumatic experience? I don't know, but I know what yours is.
Yes, you heard that right. This man hit a Marvel one-liner, then punched the cameraman. That is insane. And what's crazy is that the dudes that were asking everyone about their traumatic experiences, they ended up wanting to fight the guy, yet they started the whole thing.
Grab my phone like that? Hold on. Yo, stay right there. Come on, come outside. Come outside. Come outside, GameStop.
What they mean come outside?
Go get your little digital clicks and all your bullshit.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm gonna punch you in your face. Come outside the store so I can punch you in your face. Come outside. Come outside then. Come outside. I'm gonna punch you right in your face. Come outside.
And what pisses me off even more is that the chat is spamming W clip farming, W clip, when this isn't a W clip at all. This is
Bro that fought him or whatever, he's standing over with like shit. I already socked you. I ain't gotta listen to nothing you saying, because if you wanted to fight me, you would have did that then and there. Or I don't know if he hit him or knocked his phone out of his hand or whatever the case was. Y'all should have did something then.
is just
But they see what it's doing to the streams, so they all right, let's go chase him. Like, nah, I'm not
going around messing with people, calling it content. And since we're on the topic of starting something and getting mad and trying to fight somebody when they want to finish it, there was this other bad clip farmer that I saw on Twitter, right? Where there was this couple. They were kissing in public, and this guy goes up to the couple and starts screaming at them saying, "Get a room," and starts telling them that they aren't shit. And then the couple ends up getting mad and starts flipping out on the guy because this dude is doing a little too much.
I love the POV from Nampa Stream Prime. It shows the real you. You gotta appreciate your height, your balding, and your few palma art.
Who's gonna sock who's gonna sock him in the face? What are you doing? You better let go of his.
It's not like they're over there, you know, smashing in front of the city, right? They're just sitting.
Well, this is the thing too, and you know, they're like a good view. They chilling. They on vacation probably. You know what I'm saying? But another thing too, as a cameraman, she wasn't supposed to get that close. You supposed to be backing up, whatever. But then too, the man, I don't know. Maybe the girl can fight. Maybe she a UFC fighter. Maybe she a WWE wrestler or something. But she did all the work. You know, I don't know.
And they're pecking each other, just kissing, whatever,
With
right?
me,
It's normal in public. And you're never going to guess this. This man ends up pulling out a gun, yet he started the whole issue.
She's in there grab my phone. Oh, you want problems? You want problems too? You want problem? You want problem? You just grab my phone. You just grab my phone. Don't touch my. Don't touch my. Don't touch my. Don't grab my. I'll promise you I'll shoot the. Let it go. Don't touch my. I promise you.
This all happened because he wanted a viral clip. That is sad. And what's even sadder is that this man got pressed by the man's girl. The dude didn't have nothing to do with this. He was just standing back and observing because he knew his girl could take these two bozos.
And that's exactly kind of what I was saying. Like, bro just knew, like, shit. My girl tough as hell. She what?
People on the internet are getting way too comfortable with just disrespecting random people. There was no point to disrespect this couple when they're not even bothering you, bro.
And he could have just said, get a room, and just laughed it off and got on the escalator and went about that day. It was on some joke shit, you know. But
just walk by and just not even pay attention.
I feel like a lot of these people too, that are streamers or even big streamers, some or whatever. I feel like a lot of them don't have great social skills. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of them, before they were famous, didn't have the best social skills or environment awareness type beat. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm not the most smartest person in the world either, but I'm sure y'all get what I'm trying to say. I don't think a lot of people have good social awareness. Because it's like, man, let's let them rock out or, you know, make a little joke and keep moving or something instead of just fucking.
But you want to go up there and then get mad when they start getting mad at you and then pull out a gun? They did not show that much aggression to the point where you needed to pull out a gun to defend yourself. That's just you being soft, if I'm being real.
Facts.
Another trend that's pretty big with streaming right now are pred catches. You had Gideon do one with Skeeter Jean. You also had Vitaly doing pred
These are funny to me, though. These are funny as hell. And it's crazy. I'm not even going to get into that, but those be funny.
With numerous celebrities, some of those celebrities being Lil Pump, Sway Lee, and even Akon. But there's one thing about these on-stream pred catches that I don't really like, and that's that a lot of these streamers are trying to go for clips rather than actually trying to put these predators in jail. For example, I was scrolling through Twitter, and I'd seen this clip of this streamer oiling up a predator. I'm saying predator in quotes because this could most likely be fake. I wouldn't be surprised if it was fake. And then he just let him go. And that was it. He didn't call the cops or anything. He just oiled up a predator, and that was pretty much it.
Some oil? Some oil? Some oil? Some oil? This is hot. No, chill. This is hot. Oiling you up? This is hot. You know I like this shit, right? I'm horny right now. I'm horny right now for you, daddy. Give me the flower. I'm horny right now for you, daddy. I'm horny for you, daddy. Listen. I'm horny for you. I'm horny right now. My dick is hard. My dick is hard. You hear me? You hear me? My dick is hard for you right now. My dick is hard.
Oh my goodness. Bro.
I'm pedophile.
You're sick, bro.
You're sick in the head. You're sick in the head. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Grab your stuff and go. Grab your stuff and go.
You're sick, get some help.
And if it is fake, then that just makes this clip even worse because these dudes are doing pred catches for the sake of clips rather than doing it for the good of stuff.
For they have to come out here and do all that. I'm not, well, I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying I hope they paid him accordingly for sure.
They're not trying to get these predators in jail. They just want to do it to make themselves look good so they can go viral on Twitter. That is terrible. Now, I know y'all may be thinking, why would somebody act like a predator willingly? That's dumb. Desperate times come for desperate measures. If you go up on the street and ask a homeless guy to act like a predator, he's probably gonna do it. And if this is real, the slight chance that this is real, they just let this predator go just scotch-free. Oh yeah, we're just gonna oil you up a bit and then boom, you can leave. That's all you wanted to do. And now this man is just gonna go around and touch more kids. Like, this is just dumb. I think this is fake. I genuinely think it's fake. Because if this was real, I would hope that they would call the police and do this pred catch the right way rather than trying to farm a clip.
Well, I don't watch them. I don't know. I didn't see the full clip or whatever. They could have turned it into the police chat laws and all that, whatever the case is like that. Because I know when I used to watch Pop Squad, that's what he used to do. They would go or whatever, and he'd just turn all that stuff into the police like that. But once again, I don't know.
We're talking about these pred catches. I think that some of Vitaly's are probably fake. Not all of them, but I think there's probably a handful of them that probably are fake, and he just hired some actors or grabbed a homeless man off the street just for the sake of his content. I mean, the man literally beat women. You don't think this man would fake a pred catch? Like, I'm sorry. Obviously, there is some footage of his that shows predators from his streams actually going to court and stuff like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of these were faker than Kim K's badonkadonk. I ain't gonna lie. Now, all that being said, in conclusion, I personally don't think that clip farming is bad. Like, I think there is a healthy amount that you have to do in order to grow on Twitch and Kick. But when you're doing these unethical...
And that's like the biggest thing right there. Like, There's no other way to grow.
Things like faking pred catches, harassing random people, and sexually harassing streamers in order to get clips. I think that's when we gotta draw the line, when it's like, okay, streamers, look, there's nothing wrong with clip farming. Just don't do it to all these random innocent people, you know? Because one day there's gonna be somebody, which God forbid this happens, but there may be a day where a streamer gets shot on stream because somebody just tries the wrong person. And I hope that doesn't happen at all. That's why I think clip farming isn't bad, but we gotta tone it down a little bit. Sometimes there are points where these streamers are going a bit too far. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate you. Twitch, Cameron WIK, Discord link in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
Like I said, some of the people don't have good social awareness, and some of the people never really got like punched in their mouth. So I feel like if some of these people have been socked in their shit before, they wouldn't be doing some of this shit. Like, you know, just bothering people or whatever the case is. They just went their whole life. I know everybody knows like a couple people that went their whole life without getting socked, or just never been into a fight. Maybe act tough or act like, you know. Hopefully I enjoyed that reaction.